interrupt this program with another advertisement. We have to pay the bills, of course. Oh shit. Oh, sorry. I just hit the button too hard, hey, and it fell over. Hey, listen, did you like the intro? A new intro, eh? It's quite good, eh? It just gives you a little bit about me, so you know who I am, you know? Because not many people know who I am yet. I'm trying to be funny. I'm trying to be a comedian. But by Jesus, it's hard to break into the bloody comedy world, isn't it, eh? Getting people to laugh is the hardest thing. See, that's bloody lie to you. It needs to be shifted. I'm in the studio. I've got a studio here, you know. I'm all set up. I'll show you around later. It's all set up. Look, it's 6:05, and I've been going 3 hours. It's true. Yeah, I've been up for 3 hours. I've had breakfast, had a shower, all that. Mind you, I'm on the other side of the world, aren't I? You fellas are on the other side of the world, so it's right for you. You've been working. You know, if it's 6 o'clock over there, 6 o'clock, you're probably just having tea. So we've got some good stuff for you today. Okay? Now I'll just go and sort it out, and I'll come back to you. Yeah, listen, you're probably wondering why I got the collar and tie on. Well, there's a couple of reasons for that. I got bloody told off. I've got a daughter named Kerry. You know Kerry? She's married to that fellow, what's his name? Can't remember his name. Works for Sandfords. He's in charge of the fishing boats. Yeah, and he's in charge of all the oil. You know, all the Sandfords have the oil that fall out of the boats from time to time. Well, what Grant, that's his name. Now, what Grant does, he goes around, he knows how to mop up the bloody oil. Oh, shit, he's got a good job. Anyway, I'm not talking about him, I'm talking about me. Yeah, that's right, my daughter, she growled because I had one morning I got on here and I was talking about how to be funny or something. On that side, how to be happy all your life, most of your life, most of the time. And I had my pyjamas on, and I had my dressing gown on, and she reckoned it was dirty. I don't think it was dirty. It's not my bloody... I don't wash the clothes. God almighty. Now listen, but there's the real reason I've got this tie on, because I'm going to be talking to the Prime Minister today. Oh yes, I'm bloody going to give him a tune-up. And a few other buggers as well. I've got this letter, you see. I might as well start reading to you, because I've got to move on. I'll start reading to you now. I wrote this letter to him on the 10th of January 2013, and he's never replied. And this is what I wrote. The Right Honourable John Key, Prime Minister of New Zealand. Dear Prime Minister, as a small business owner, I'm afraid the employment law in New Zealand has not done me or any other small business owners any favours, and in its present form, experience tells me that it is one of the most soul-destroying one-sided laws in the country. You take that. Personal grievance claims by employees are totally unfair to all small business owners. Therefore, it is with regret that I have been forced to seek justice for my cause outside of the courts. I'm telling my life story online, and a chapter in my story includes the way my wife and I were treated by the national government, and below is a script I will be reading to the world on video through YouTube. And here I am. I'm reading it. Okay, this is what it says. National Government of New Zealand. Number 1. We are claiming compensation from the New Zealand Government for administering an employment law that permits employees to act dishonestly and allows them to use verbal abuse, physical aggression and slander in the workplace. Number 2. The current New Zealand employment law gives the right of employees to sue their employer if they are dismissed for any form of bad behaviour, and so in doing is providing an incentive for workers to develop bad work habits and ethics. The current New Zealand employment law gives the right to employees... Oh, no, I've read that bit. That's too... Oh, God. Number 3. Sorry, I got my finger over it. The Personal Grievance Clause in the Employment Relations Act 2000 is discouraging individuals from contemplating going into business, and this is causing employment in New Zealand to rise, and it's also driving good people overseas to work. Bloody Australians... New Zealand is full of... Australia's full of New Zealanders over there. They're all going over there to bloody work. Under the New Zealand, number 4, under the New Zealand government legislation, the employer has no right to counterclaim, and I go on and on and this is bloody stupid, this letter. Look, I said to him here, unless we hear from you by the 19th of January 2013, we'll be making the details of our counterclaim, and it's for $1 million too, by the way, public, and we'll be stepping up the publicity of our campaign in a bid to remove the Personal Grievance Clause from the New Zealand employment law, not for me, but for the benefit of all New Zealanders. Please find and attach brief details of our counterclaim. And here's the brief details here, look. This is the brief details. Right? $1 million counterclaim. I'm going for $1 million. And I'm going to tell the world why I want $1 million. Right? I'm bloody angry. That's why I got the tie on, because I'm talking to the politicians. I'll give them a stir up. Now listen, I've got to go. I've got bloody work to do. Jesus, it's 6:30. And I've got to get this on YouTube. I've got radio stations going to be ringing me today, television stations. As soon as this goes on YouTube, there'll be cars up the driveway, there'll be cameras, there'll be everybody be ringing me, wanting to get me on the telly. And I've got to get ready. I just can't go in these old clothes. So listen, I'll see you later. I'll get rid of this stuff and get back to work. And I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, Ronnie's blog, www.timarudirectory.co.nz / or / whatever they do, and news, and have a listen. Every day I'll be doing something. See you later.